echoes inside my head. Each grain of word I left unsaid. I walk in loops that never fade. A ghost beneath the light I made. I see her face through every crack, but time won't ever bring her back. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. The mirror shows a younger me, still chained to what will never be. I scream, but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. I see the future through the haze, but all I feel are colder days. The past await I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. Crown of rust and thrones of clay. Burn down the sea. Ashes of kings crushed under our feet. Raise the fire. Scream out loud. This is our time. Bury the crown. Books of law now soaked in red. Truth was silenced, justice dead. But every scar and every wound becomes a sword, becomes a tune. No more silence, no more chains. We break the throne, we melt the rain. Bury the crown, burn down the sea. Ashes of kings crushed under our feet. Raise the fire, scream out loud. This is our time. Bury the crown. to cry, no one to blame. But death refused to seal the door. I'm trapped beneath forevermore. A soul unblessed, I drift alone, still chained beneath the coldest stone. I scream, but none can hear me now. I claw the earth, I don't know how. Still bound to pain I used to know. Forever cursed, restless below. The winds recall my final breath. No priest, no fire, no honored death. I wonder where the shadows bite. A ghost condemned to endless night. No judgment came, no angels weep, just hollow dark instead of sleep. I scream, but none can hear me now. I claw the earth, I don't know how. Still bound to pain I used to know. Forever cursed, restless below. I was a name, lost in the rain. Now I remain a soul in chain. No tomb to mark, no voice to pray. I rot while time just walks away. I scream, but none can hear me now. I claw the earth, I don't know how. Still bound to pain I used to know. Forever cursed, restless below. Bridges fell at every turn. The trust you broke, the blood you drew. Now all of it comes back to you. You wrote your laws in ash and smoke. Now all your glory starts to choke. This broken crown can't save your soul. The higher you climbed, the deeper the hole. No kingdom left, no loyal sound. Just echoes in your shattered crown. The throne is dust, the sky won't speak. The mirror cracks, you face the weak. You thought the world would kneel and stay, but kings like you fade into clay. This broken crown can't save your soul. The higher you climb, the deeper the hole. No kingdom left, no loyal sound. Just echoes in your shattered No more thoughts, no more screams. the name, erase the face, replace the man, reboot the race. This is not life, this is control. A ticking mind, a caged soul. Breed the machine has to know.
Something again, but prayers bounce off this empty sky, and all I hear are reasons why. They said repent and you'll be saved, but saints don't walk where I'm enslaved. No heaven for me, no light to chase, only the fire I can't erase. I wear my sins like rusted chains. No angels come, just acid rain. I bled for truth, they sold me lies. My faith is buried where hope dies. Each vow I swore now fades to black. A soul too stained to ever come back. They say